Well, let me tell you, I almost did not even come on. It's the worst of it. Boy, I was having problems. Here's the fun part. We're going to be able to view everything. But first, I'm going to start off by doing some tests depending on what you all are going to be seeing with the screen, with the lights. I'm going to have to do some tests. Hello, everyone. Won't be long. I'm just setting up. So we're going to be able to view stuff on my desktop. We're going to be able to do a whole bunch of stuff. Isn't that interesting? That'll be cool. Cool. So now you'll be able to see my desktop. Not too messy. Doo-doop. So you want to see what you all look like? Oh, actually, hang on. Let me get all this over to one side. Boy, I'm happy that I got things a bit better. I don't want to drop that on there. Uh-oh. What did I just do? Oh, boy. Everything was perfect. Everything was just perfect. What did I do? Now, what are they seeing now on YouTube? Did I went to drop something personal there? Hey, everyone. Just still me screwing around like usual. I went and dropped files in my personal... Just give me a sec. This is bullcrap. I don't know what that's doing there. Oh, and I got a music video in there too. Wow. Okay. As long as you all still see me. Can I undo? No, I can't. Okay. Don't know what I did there. As long as it's still seeing me on YouTube. Bear with me, everyone. Bear with me. Bear with me. So now, you should see the full screen. And you should see me too. Once it stops lagging. Yeah, you know what? This is not working like I wanted to. How's it going, everyone? What's up, Bruce? Taylor, Michael? It's in the house. Does see you, Darla? Harmon699. Don't worry, we'll be able to. So long story short, we're going to be able to view a bunch of stuff on my desktop. I had to plug in directly on the screen because I made an 18 to 20 minute video for you all so we can go through, and I wasn't able to find it by using the television to be able to show it to you on a monitor. So I plugged myself directly with a wire I had on the HDMI wire. Anyways, so we're plugged up. We're plugged on. We should be okay. Well, Darla, it's quite simple. It's just straight up an image monitor, a television that we'll be able to look at images and stuff. And you'll see we'll do that a bit later. And we'll do the test to see how everyone can see the screen. Obviously, the words on the screen, you're not going to be able to see them properly. And that's what I see when I'm all chatting with you. You know why I'm happy to film this? You guys and gals are all going to see when things screw up on my stream. And already, I bet you the stream that I'm posting is not the same stream that you all are seeing. Diane Moore, how are you? Justice Club, hello. Andrew L is in the house. My errands, oh yeah, Taylor Michael Thompson. My errands are always done. I've been working like an ass getting a video up for everyone that I thought I wasn't going to be able to show, but I'm happy we will. To look at some examples, to bug the trolls with the UFOs even more during the live streams, which will be pretty cool. But up, if you see up there on the monitor right here, that's my face there, and as you can see, it's already starting to jam. Yet it says excellent connection, so you gotta go figure. Diane Moore's in the house. Martin Penwright. Nearly gave up 2 a.m. lol. Hey, Martin, I'm sorry about that, everyone. Yeah, I'm an hour late. It's 9 p.m. here. I was supposed to come on at 8 o'clock, but since the monitor wasn't working, I said there's a lot of people that are going to be very disappointed. And now I see that it's jamming up. It doesn't matter. We'll take our time. Once it stops jamming, we'll start looking at the images. So in a couple of minutes, there you go. You should now be seeing what I'm getting as an error message. This is cool, actually. You'll all be able to see what's going on. It says in yellow here, error, YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. As such, viewers will experience crap. Is basically what happens. But once things stop seizing up, we'll be able to get the video underway. We'll be able to view full screen images too on my desktop, any images each and every live stream. Even, listen, during the daytime, we'll be able to also view, we'll do some tests during the day. It's just that I want you all to know that if the image is crap during the day, well, I'll stick blinds up or something. I already have blinds, but you know, when the sun is strong, even though we don't usually have a lot of sun. So you're seeing that the image is completely jamming up. And at the same time, notice that the words are not coming, your comments are not coming in. There's nothing moving here at all. But people are still commenting on the channel. And when it stops seizing up, I'll be able to see it. See, Diane Moore is the last that commented for me here. Under Harmon699. Desiug, thanks again for being here, brother. Teddy Rose is in the house. Jason, I was looking at your screen saying not a good night to be medicated. Well, if you're the one that's medicated and you're looking at the screen, well, it depends. I'm not medicated. Not tonight. Andrew L. Here we go again, like Darla says. Yes. Peter Hyde. Sorry I missed y'all this morning. I was in bed still very late. Night at work last night. Hey, Desiug. Thank you for stopping in as always. Scott Owens is here. Kokanese. Hey, cheers to you, Scott. There you go, man. I hope you guys probably don't even see me. All jammed up. Too bad. Really too bad. Now I'm jammed with my hand stuck over my head. Typical live stream. Bruce sees all. The minute it stops jamming, I'll get the video up. If it stops jamming up. Kevin, welcome to the members, man. Thanks a lot. Desiug. Also, Desiug, we got Peter Hyde, Andrew L, Kevin, Darla. Kevin Mayar, thank you very much, sir, for becoming a member, and thanks for being here, you guys. If you're experiencing that you cannot see the image, it's not your computer, it's the internet, or it's me, in particularly, for whatever the reason I'm jamming up. Too bad. Angel Dawn, Tillman's Rain. Angel Dawn, Tillman's Rain. My energy always throws a shit off to you. That could be, but I have a strong energy field myself, and everything that's digital does not work around me. It's always been. If my mother was here, she'd be able to tell you, and I'm not bullshitting you on this in any way. I can turn on and off lights, so it's basically what's always happening around me. I have a strong magnetic field around me that doesn't seem to match very well with digital software. And that's how it is. But again, could be your vibes too. Teddy Rose is in the house. Bruce, I hope everything's okay. You seem distracted. No, I'm not distracted, bro. I'm trying to set up the monitor. And really upset that it took me an hour there. I was running left and right to get everything set up, and I had to move everything. I had to move the television once again. Imagine that. And Dusty, I can't see anything. It's stuck here. It's just nothing's moving. That's why I'm sitting there staring at the screen. Sab the Seeker, 2 a.m. here. Ralph Piolio and Gina, how are you guys doing? Did happen to see how huge the moon was earlier tonight. Yes, it is out, and I will be out to get it. Hey, y'all, I went out with a telescope last night while you're looking at that stuck image. That's why I'm distracted. I'm totally ticked off because things are jamming. And they're not like normal. Melanie, comment ça va? And I'm not looking at myself either, by the way. I dare not touch anything and screw things up. I don't know why I stuck some... I'm distracted. I stuck some files, guys, some personal files in my live stream OBS program right now. And it's like... It was like on stream. So I was wondering if I had posted some personal stuff. That's why I was definitely distracted. And of course, no messages are appearing. But speak of the devil when I said that. So I have to scroll all the way back up. See, guys? You'll see it on the screen. I had to scroll back up. Sherry's there. Hello, Sherry. Scroll all the way back up. Let's say around here. Thanks again. Ralph Piolio's in the house. Scott Owens. Buffering problems. Issues. Yes. Sorry about that, Scott. Who else? Hey, Mia or Maya. How's it going? Hello to you. Ed, how's it going, brother? Chloroform's good. Hello, Bruce. Hello, all. Welcome. Chloroform's good. Nice to see you all. Hastings, UK, East Sussex. A lot of action in East Sussex. Nice to see you, Sab the Seeker. Thank you so much, brother, for being a member, my man. How do I make my laptop volume higher? There's several places. You could put the volume higher on the video itself that you're looking at here on YouTube. You could put the volume also on your computer. I don't know if you're like me, but if you look up on the top right or left, off to the side, you should see a volume button, like a speaker. Maybe the computer volume is low. Is it because you can't hear me, or is it because I'm too loud? Sherry Lynn Wheeler. Hey, Bruce, just discovered your channel. Thanks a lot, Sherry Lynn. And very sorry about the jam up. It often happens when we do a live stream. Every time I try to do something, I had a film for you all tonight. Now, we'll look at it later, but we'll wait till things stop jamming up. Sherry Lynn Wheeler, thanks so much for taking the time to check out the channel. I'm from Chateauguay. Awesome. I know Valleyfield very well. My son lives there. I'm looking forward to watching your videos. All the subjects interest me very much. Sherry Lynn Wheeler, thank you so much. I think it's awesome that people close by take the chance. Take the chance, exactly. Take the time to watch the videos. It's greatly appreciated. You're always more than welcome, neighbor. So that's awesome. And of course, I hope your son is doing well in the Valleyfield region. Hope to see you around again, Sherry Lynn Wheeler. Gonna stop on by if you like the subject. We got a lot of cool stuff that we post here on the channel. I try. Like Darla says, please stand by. Good grief. You are freezing a lot. I know, Diane Moore. That's what Canada is. We freeze here. Little inside joke, but it's not funny. Unreal, eh? But don't forget, the trolls are doing a lot of damage. Usually what they do is they come and hack the feed, but it's not too bad tonight. But there's other ways of slowing down channels too. And learning all about them. Harmon699 getting refresh freeze jamming up in southern Ohio. Yes, my friend. I hope it fixes itself. It should. It should. Thanks, Diane, for welcoming Sherry Lynn Wheeler. Always a pleasure. Well, it's 4:20 somewhere. Lisa McKay, it's 4:20. Of course it is. It always is. I was just say like it always knows. Follow my nose. Yeah, 420, especially watching some of my videos, usually is pretty cool and trippy. Some of you have experienced it, I'm sure. Yeah, thanks, Darla. The buffering is temporary, everyone. It's our pleasure, Sherry Lynn Wheeler. Martin Penwright, evening all, morning everyone else. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because Martin's past 2 a.m. there. Like he said, he stayed up, and I appreciate that, man. He's probably just about to go off. So now here's the thing. We're going to be way off on the live stream for the time now. And that really sucks. Oh, Guitar Man's here. It is, bro. Usually it is. And I'm not going to lie. It's not winter weather at all. Like the temperatures are really warm compared to... like we had deep freeze cold, but not long. I think it was 4 or 5 days, maybe 5, 6 days. A couple of weeks ago, and that's it. It's over with. Alfie Joe Bob's there. Yes, stuck picture. Yeah, sorry about that, Alfie. Christopher Rollins. Yeah, how come you're late, man? Hey, that flat fellow. How's it going? What up, Bruce? Nice to see you, that flat fellow. Always a pleasure. Thanks, Angel Dawn. That's right. Alfie Joe Bob. Oh, how thoughtful. Those are nice hearts. I love to freeze. Yeah, well, you're definitely not Canadian then. You love to freeze. I hate cold. Yeah, Sherry Lynn Wheeler. Definitely, eh? We had a very special winter, Sherry Lynn, didn't we? This year. It was pretty exceptionally odd. It was very strange. We had no snow for the longest time. Then, because weather is more and more drastic. People are going to notice it. More and more the weather is getting like really, really drastic. Am I still in the image? Yes, I am. Test. See, I have this stuck over here of the Quebec Astronomy. Oh, too bad I shouldn't have done that, but what do you want a guy to do? So, are we going to be able to watch that movie? Picture normal now. Thanks, Alfie. Really appreciate that. Now, the picture is normal, but now you guys are behind. So, like, I'm slowing it down. Adam Isaac, what's up, brother? Nice to see you. Hi, Rita. Sweden in the house. Thank you, Sweden. Always nice to see you. I have a couple of people from Sweden that stopped by this month, actually. Thanks. YouTube dropping the ball, probably deliberately. We appreciate you, Bruce. Thanks, Harmon699. Thank you very much. Lance Olson, how's it going? Wonderful show. Make sure y'all hit that thumbs up. Thank you very much. PTSD concerning weather. It will take time to return to normal. Hey, yeah, check yourself out there, Alfie. Yeah, Lance Olson, the Gremlins. Gotta love them. Peter Hyde. Thanks, man. Oh, must have been a mistake with Andrew L. He says, looks good now. Must have been accidentally blocked. Not blocked, but timed out, or what happened to the message deleted. I've been watching the moon for years. Got bladder cancer and treated with THC. Yes, the moon got a lot more interesting. Absolutely, Jason. Absolutely, man. And I wish you luck, man, and all your journey on that and fixing all that out. THC, man, it really is good for a lot of things. I was even talking about that the other day to my mother for the fun of it. She had certain, we're getting older and stuff. We get certain issues. Well, maybe the THC sometimes, not maybe, it's helping on a lot of issues. It helps a lot of things, even for sleeping and stuff, apparently. So, how come? Yeah, there must have been a little mistake if Christopher blocked or took down a message. That can happen sometimes. And you know what? Sometimes it's the trolls. We have trolls here changing script. You ask Darla. Ask a couple of people. Able to change the script and do a whole bunch of stuff. Yeah, the moon, Jason, is something else, man. So, man, I'm really happy that that's treatable or maintains, like you said, like pain-wise and stuff like that, man. Sending you energy, Jason. And thanks for watching, man. Alfie's waiting for a storm. Yes, Darla. Yeah, it's all the way up, and it's so low, darn it. Thank you so much. I'm just starting to see these messages come in. Alpha Joe Bob sending positive vibes. Yes. Fahim McRae, hello. Wonderful show. Make sure you all hit that thumbs up. Thanks a lot, you guys. I appreciate it. Dare I start the little clip so we can talk about it? I don't know how that's going to go. Damn, really not. Really not. I do not know how it's going to go. And I'm really sorry for the lagging and stuff. I don't know why it's doing that, y'all. They are supposed to fix the cable here and change something. It could be that they're upgrading something, but they just did upgrade. I don't understand how come that's happening again. Oh, guys, thanks. We have a member. Ralph, thanks a lot, man. Appreciate that. Ralph Piolio, welcome to Truth Seekers. Thank you so much, brother. Both to you and Gina. Thanks a lot. That's awesome. That's what you get for freezing up. Feed seems okay now. Yeah, I guess it's getting back to normal. You see, I see it says excellent condition. So that's that little green light that you see there. So that's usually what tells you when things are good or not. But you see how the feed should be going up and it doesn't. It goes up in blocks. It goes up maybe 40 or 50 comments, and then it goes boom, it comes up. And then I don't get to see the other ones. It's staying good now. Thanks, Taylor Michael Thompson. Shawnee 002, Newcastle, UK calling. 2:20 a.m. Well, thank you very much. My friends in the United Kingdom. 2:20 a.m. I'm going to try not to talk too loud. Maybe if I talk too loud, I'm going to make things jam up again. So, moon is so big tonight in Madison, Wisconsin. Thanks for sharing that, Adam. I'll be checking it out here too. I saw it. It's almost straight up. I saw it about an hour ago, and wish me luck. I'm gonna hope we can go outside. I hope we can go outside and see some moon. I went out last night, y'all. Brought the telescope out. I had to bring it back in. Thanks again, Ralph Piolio. Appreciate that, brother. I've been able to get in on one of your lives in a while. I haven't been able to get in on one of your lives in a while. I'm glad to see you all. Thank you very much. Angel Dawn, you're always welcome. AJ Maggio, thank you very much. Love your dedication, Bruce. That means a lot, guys and gals. The inspiration is there, and just love doing the videos. We have so much more to see. I'm really happy of having. It doesn't seem like much, but getting into Mare Fecunditatis, we were able to see 2 or 3 details that I've never showed before, and for me, that's really cool to be able to get in to see the surface. There's a limit, yeah. There's a limit, but we can see a heck of a lot, though. Evening, everyone. Lose. Thank you very much for being here. Thanks for coming back, my dear friend. Willow Spirits, and I got to scroll back up because it just appeared. Love your show. Sending love, favor, and peace. Thank you very much, my friend. Of mind to everyone. Peace, my friend. Willow Spirit, thank you very much. It's very thoughtful of you. More videos coming up, I promise, everyone. Hello, Annette. Annette, Bruce, what the hell? Annette, sorry about that. Blackman, nice to see you. Diane Moore, thank you so much. Keep that excitement, always. Unless, are you in the bubble bath again? Then I'll talk about that later. I need a longer phone charger. I'm just seeing this. They need seismometers on the moon. Lance, definitely. Oh, yes. Oh, Angel. Don, thank you so much. Welcome to the True Seekers. Thank you so much. That means a lot. I have to be taking care of my members in the video section. Yeah, we'll get a good video. Well, Bruce, look, I'm stuttering now. We'll get some good videos up. Yeah, thanks a lot, Darla. Thank you, Ralph Paolio. Pleasure, my friend. Again, Annette, thanks so much for being here. Willow Spirits in the house. Mary, hello, Marie. Hello, Bruce. What's your take on the coming up disclosure? Absolutely an amazing question. Well, let me tell you something. Disclosure, it could be so huge. I'm going through a whole bunch of scenarios, really interesting scenarios. Hang on. Do you believe NASA shows about the apparent rover landing and the POV show? No, Ed, I do not believe it. Absolutely not. I don't believe it at all. Marie Opecle. Merci. Thanks a lot. If you're English, I hope you understand the English. And yeah, listen, the disclosure, the Pentagon did something. They got caught, and now they have to reveal a certain thing. It doesn't mean they're going to say a lot. A lot of people are saying, oh, they're not going to say a lot. Yoga and Denise, thank you very much. From New York, thanks again for being here. I think they're going to say a lot, but you know what? I think it's going to be leaked information. I don't believe that we're going to hear a lot on the government side. I think the disclosure is going to have a lot to do with what they are about to talk about, sort of. If you know what I mean. They're going to talk about, like, people are going to leak what has gone on. This is something that they would never, ever bring out. So either they're going to cry us a river or sing us a boat, bring us on a boat ride. Like a lot of people are talking about the false flags. But here's the thing. Who is involved in disclosure? Eisenhower? Kennedy? The Vatican? Bill Gates? UFOs? Or is it that aliens are just a breakaway civilization? Those are things I'm adding now. I've always thought of them before, but more and more now with, dare I say his name again, Haim Eshed. That's right. You guys got to remember that name. Defense Minister Haim Eshed. Why the heck would he talk about aliens being inside of Mars? And why would he talk about them being astronauts from the States? Come on. It literally said they're astronauts from the States. How can that be possible? If they're talking about that, it's because something's going on. Then they're talking about secret projects being done with the aliens. Then they said a lot of people are talking now. Aliens are not necessarily aliens. They could be human breakaway civilization. So it's a big possibility. I'm not changing that I think someone's on the moon. I know someone's there, but I've never stuck on whether it be humans or aliens. I don't really care. It's one or the other. It interests me, but we can't change anything. Ralph Piolio, it helps a lot, brother. And it's greatly appreciated, man. It attracts other people to have a possible interest in the channel, and it really helps you guys. Just coming here to the live streams, guys and gals, really helps. The thumbs up really help a lot also, especially because YouTube just won't share the videos if there's not a couple of hundreds of thumbs up. That's just the way the algorithm works with YouTube. J Max in the house. Hello. How's it going, brother? Nice to see you. So I'm scrolling down a little bit. Martin Penwright, moon is my favorite subject. Been obsessed all my life. Born in '69. Hey, boy, yeah. You were born right in that time, my brother. And it's the most amazing subject. It's a subject that I think it's safe to say somebody that, like, I could have a talk show just talking about the moon. Whether there's images or not, it's interesting because it's real. Do you all know that all my neighbors do not know, which is normal. I'm not laughing at them, but they don't know that there was a contract signed with aliens. They don't know that Haim Eshed was talking about that. Most of them don't know about the elections and stuff, everything that went on in the Dominion machines and all. Nobody knows anything about that. And you wonder why, like, holy crap, how can they keep it so hidden for so long? It's near impossible that they can do that. What do you do? I'm working hard, guys, to look at all the messages. Watching you early post, need to learn some French. Oh, yoga and Denise. Thanks a lot. Yeah, you got to check out the French channel and start learning some French. Monica Kelly's in the house. Will be a deception, they tell us. Yeah, absolutely, Monica. It can be. That's right. So, but, I remain open-minded, so I say to myself, if it's a lie, it could be a lie. But I'm still going to try to, decipher what the message exactly is going to be about and maybe come up with my own conclusions, What inspired you most, Bruce? What made you interested in the moon? Martin Penwright, thanks a lot, man. Listen, hello, Nikisha Tower. At a young age, Dennis Jordan, hello. Welcome. At a young age, my friend, I started experiencing spiritual encounters. That's all I can call them. Lots of stuff went on with deceased relatives and, shadows, and it had nothing to do with my mental situation. I've always seen shadows, gotten to the point that it's normal. Like, no, I don't see any right now as I'm, talking to you. But no, I've seen a lot of spirit activities. And for whatever the reason, when I experienced the Ouija board, I told you all that. I wanted to see what it was like. It was scary because I realized that some people have... Alfie, thanks, man. Thank you very much, Alfie Joe Bob, for that generous contribution. Thanks, everyone. Yeah, that's my chair, man. That's my exact chair. And listen, it made me open my eyes to other worlds and other, maybe entities. And I said to myself, entities, aside from spirits, let's talk theoretically, don't all just float around in space. There must be a planet. There must be a home that they have, other entities, if they're crossing over. So I said, maybe the moon. Maybe there's people up there on the moon. And then you bounce into this proof, which is absolutely pretty exceptional. It's strong proof. We see hundreds of people talking about them seeing flashes of light on the moon. That is one thing that I honestly do believe when people tell me that. Bruce, I don't have a telescope, I don't film the moon, but I see flashes and sparks of light, or I've seen often, they'll tell me they saw it once or they saw it twice. It's not something that we'll see every day if we're not looking every day. But if you're staring at the moon every night, obviously, and day, whenever you can find things. The UFO fleet, the first that I showed here, was from filming the moon during the day. It's a heck of a good thing that I did, because if not, I wouldn't have seen that UFO fleet. And then I came to the conclusion, well, they're probably flying around during the day, obviously. Like, if they were to go to Earth and the moon, would it not make sense that they're not going to go at night? Traveling to the Earth and the moon, it would be done during daylight. So why do you see UFOs come in to Earth's atmosphere? I do anyways. Listen, I'm from Canada, I'm from Quebec here, and there's UFOs here. Why do I see them at 4:30, 5:30, 6 a.m.? Because the light's starting to come back up. So as that sun's coming up over the horizon, that sun's actually showing us where those UFOs are. And I always laugh seeing them at that time, because I say, hey, they're ending their shift. They're just finishing the shift. That's how I see it. Kyle, do you think they're going to start leaking info because the dollar economy might be over? Kyle, that's an amazing thing that you just said. Thank God for cell phones. Yes, Shari. I think, man, the money systems are going to be abolished. But here's the thing. I don't think because it's something that everyone's agreeing on. I think it was a takeover. They're talking about this cabal. I like to call it the shadow government that's taking over everything. And we have, the puppets, like Ed's World says, the sock puppets, yes, that are just sitting there flailing, saying whatever the elites and oligarchs and globalists and whoever's running the show. It's sort of a sick group of people, really is. The real ones running the show. And I'm not talking about any ones that you all know. We're talking about, some people know them, but mostly they're hidden from society. Like Klaus Schwab there. I mean, the only thing that's missing beside him is a spaceship. Sorry. Okay? I'm not going to get into his new cloak, but yeah. Secret societies run the world. It's always been. This is not something new. It's just that one of those fraternal orders had an agenda in a period of 100 years that was to come to the conclusion of something, let's say, that they wanted to achieve, and that they gave themselves a limit and a time. Don't forget, by the way, hello, Crawface. Cheers to you, man. There is 9 years apparently left for us here. Have you ever really looked into the real time that's supposedly left for us here? Lots going on. Lots of stuff is occurring. Okay, how is it normal? I'll tell you all the patterns that occur, my friends, at the same time, which make no bloody sense. How come, all the forest fires? First of all, I said this to my mother many times. They're destroying the forest. What the hell's going on? Are they just burning everything down and trying to destroy everything? Then we heard of all the animals dying. And when I say all the animals, do you guys and gals have any clue or heard of any of the stories of the truck drivers that drive, both men and women? It was actually more women, actually. That drive through California, or used to drive through California, to stop off at certain farms to pick up a lot of vegetation of fruits, vegetables, and a whole bunch of stuff that's grown in California. Well, they completely stopped doing that. Hey, my smiley went into my word. Kyle, we see some weird stuff here. I think they are, Kyle, really going to leak it. Someone is going to leak the truth, I think. Susan Ann, great to catch you live, Bruce. Thanks a lot. This is, a beginning. I had a lot of problems setting up. I'm late because I wanted to set up the television, but it's on this side. Good news. It's connected to the computer, so we'll be able to look at some things also on my desktop. Hey, think of it. We'll be able to look at some Mars images that are not copywritten. We'll be able to laugh at the fake Mars images, and just whether they're fake or not. I was just saying that we can analyze them together. It's going to be pretty fun. Analyzing Mars images. Yawn. I'm totally disappointed with the images, what they're doing. Black and white landing of Perseverance. They said there was a protective lens on the lens, and that's why they had to, had to show us black and white. It always comes down to that, black and white. But then after that, they don't talk about it after that. You know, they say something and then it ends there. So we should start that little film. It's already 9:41. I don't want to say too long for y'all and bug y'all. But I said but. So let's check it out. Hey, this is a clean desktop, by the way. This is 3 days. Only 3 days of working. But you know, we'll be able to put some images on the desktop, get it all nice and clean and all hunky-dory, and be able to show a bunch of stuff. It'll be real cool. Okay. So, let's see. I'm not going to look at the beginning because I had made the beginning a nice big intro. I was working on this all night, y'all. Let's see where we're going to start here. Just leave it play, I guess. And I'm going to explain what's going on. I hope you all see the monitor clearly. So I just want to let it play here without jamming anything up for y'all. Probably going to have to scroll ahead. All right, Bruce, we can do this. We can do this. Yeah, this is going to be cool, y'all. Bruce sees all. See, that's me. Oh, let's see this part. Bug the trolls. Bruce sees all. Now, this is really cool. How many times have you all asked me to be able to look at the, you know, the television monitor and analyze some of my images and some of my videos? This is me taking off to the moon with Elon Musk to go get more, you know, cash at home and stuff before I come back here and make more videos. Yeah, so we'll be able to look at also some NASA stuff. Of course, everything and anything not copywritten, because absolutely not, you know, I'll post it and then that's it. I'll get banned from having the monetized video. But let's get right into it. Assuming it's not going to jam, I hope. Had all this to show you, but anyways, we'll get back to that later. Right, so, starting off, my friends, I have 3 channels. Those of you who speak Spanish or have Spanish friends or French, let's start off with the French. I have Ovni Quebec Astronomy. It's a French channel I worked very hard on. The community is as amazing as everyone here. Ovni Quebec Astronomy. Check it out. We're approaching 15,000 subscribers. I wanted to pitch that in there real quickly. This is Astronomia Ovni. Of Nice, actually. 363 subscribers. Astronomia of Nice. You can check it out. And hopefully, yes, hopefully, hope I'm not blocking the screen there, we'll be able to, or, you know, some people can go and subscribe if you're French and you want to see the video in French. So, how are you guys going to be able to see the screen, I wonder? I'm in full screen because I know some of you don't understand it. I have to switch from screen to screen to see if everyone's seeing everything okay. I think it is. I think it's good. Awesome. Looks like it's staying alive. So let's do this. One of my favorites. When we look at this, okay, I'm going to turn the image around for you through magic, so that you can get a different angle. So this is the straight angle. We're looking at sinus iridum. Is this playing? Okay, it wasn't playing. I got caught. So again, sinus iridum. We're going to turn it around. And we're noticing the parallax. That's what I wanted to tell you all. The reason why everything looks out of place and distorted is because of the parallax. Quite simply. And the parallax is affecting the angles that we're seeing everything. But check it out. I don't know if you can see the arrow where I'm going on the image. It's going just over top there and showing that there's an actual line leaving that structure. So just that image alone should actually prove that there's a structure on the moon. Just that image alone, I believe, is, one hell of an image. But, what do you want a guy to do? So, yeah, UFOs and lights leaving the surface. They're hiding under the lights, and you can actually see the lights in the center right there. Those are just UFOs lit up, ready to take off and travel across the surface. Some people are telling me, well, Bruce, these could be UFOs, but they could also be explosions. Yeah, they could be explosions. It's just that, don't forget, you're looking at it in slow motion. When you saw it in regular speed, when I saw it in fast motion, there was, it's not the same. You could literally tell that it's something traveling across the moon, the surface. But the UFO is actually, look at it. There's about 3 kilometers of light that appears on the surface. Massive smoke. Here we see them disappearing. It's crazy. One of my favorites. Check this one out. The bomb. Someone or something dropping off a bomb. This object looks like it's out of control, but you'll see a red light appear beside it real soon. There you go. Look at that. Another light off to the right. One, boom. Watch the second one. Boom. 2 explosions on the surface of the moon. I mean, how cool is that? One of my favorites. That's real color. There's no filter here. All right? This is not Limey Watcher's channel. We don't add color to the video. That's Copernicus, and that's the whole surface of the moon. Could you imagine all the minerals that are there for we're seeing that much color on the surface? Next slide, please. That's what we need, a slide. Someone changing the slides. Greenery. And of course, these are some images you saw. We're doing some tests. We'll be able to do them a bit better. I'll watch the live stream afterwards to see if the lighting's okay and everything. So why would there be greenery on the surface? If they're admitting themselves now that there's water coming from the dark side, could it be that where all that water is trickling down, it's making vegetation grow on the edges, of the craters? The Nevada test site. What you're looking at is an implosion. And again, we're just doing tests tonight, and I'll answer the questions before getting off in a couple of minutes. Another 10 minutes, we'll get off. Implosion, nuclear test site. This is a nuclear bomb that implodes. Notice how circular the crater is. Just remember that. We're on Earth right now. Look at the lines around it. It also looks like we're on the bloody moon there. And there's smoke all on the left side because now they did a test and imploded inside. Here's one probably dropped, and it is in the Nevada test site. It is Sedan Crater. So Sedan Crater, we're going to do a comparison, and I showed you in a video recently. I want to see what it looks like here on the live stream. Check it out. We're going to put them side by side. This is Langrenus M Crater, and Langrenus M Crater has the same features, I'm not kidding you, as the nuclear blast at the Nevada test site. Here in the inversion, and then we'll put them side by side really quickly. Notice his features in the center of the crater. Notice the lines, how the blast lines are going outside the crater, and there you go. A bit of a different angle. On the left is the explosion, nuclear explosion at Nevada test site. On the right is Langrenus M, where you can see the crater. No differences. On the left, it looks like ejecta that sprawled around and everywhere. It's the blast. It's what came out of the surface. So it's totally normal that we see, objects, piles of dirt after the blast. Same thing as the craters that are on the moon. So this is an infrared, and nobody's gonna, you can't say that that's anything else but a UFO. If somebody tells me, Bruce, that's a satellite that came down to your house to burn you, I'm not gonna believe it. There's no way in hell that I've never caught anything so close. This is not a magnification. You can't magnify that. It almost was brighter than the whole infrared camera, my whole screen. It was wider than the whole screen almost. It's just to say that I was able to get it in. That occurred, don't forget, right when all the activity stopped. Once the activity really slowed down 2 months ago, I stopped seeing UFOs, and that's one of the last UFOs that I saw. But the activity's back. UFOs have started up again. It's the weather here that's a big problem. But I went to get 2 more brand new cards. I'm ready to continue. And so I hope you're seeing everything okay. We're just viewing some images and some of the research. That is a UFO with 3 lights that appear beside it. Now that same UFO, as we're advancing through the frames with the exposure taken down, that's why you don't see the surface, you can see the lights moving. Lights are coming from the surface, illumination on the surface. It's happening really fast. This is slowed down. And you could literally see that. Listen, those are bombs. There's blasting. Something's going on. And I don't think it's mining. If you're seeing the blasts around the UFO, it's literally moving on the surface of the moon. And the UFO has so much fire itself around it, you can't see the object at all. You don't know if it's just, you know it's not an asteroid because it's not erratic. It's inching its way across the moon, and these lights could be shooting at that UFO. Yeah, sure, we're just talking theory, but I think it's so interesting seeing that on the surface. Is it something that occurs every day? No. Maybe I'll never capture it again. So you gotta, it's important for people to see what the hell's going on the moon. That's scary stuff. UFO leaving the surface. As always, we see them arrive on the moon. We see UFOs leaving the moon. One of my favorites. This is on the sun. I don't know if you know it, but look at the size and look at, like a movie, the way this big asteroid or meteor comes to the sun, and you see it catching on fire. It's absolutely incredible. I was lucky to be able to capture that. So you're filming the sun when they say it's active. Those of you who have polarized lenses, when they say there's a CME that's going to occur, film the sun for 2 or 3 days, and you're definitely going to capture something. And listen, the sun attracts these objects. So that was close to the CME in 218, sorry. And what that does, it attracts objects to go towards the sun, and they're big, big objects. That object, probably bigger than Earth, is what I would say. Literally bigger than Earth. So that was a test. I hope that played out okay. On the screen here, let's go back to my... Let's see here. Am I jammed up? Yeah, we can see the screen a bit. Maybe a little dark and get some more lights on there. Ed's World, welcome to the chat, brother. Thanks again, Angel Dawn, for becoming a member, my friend. Andre Obi-Wan. Jay Burrow, thank you, man. Thanks so much, bro. I appreciate that, man. Jay Burrow. Freaking teleporting stolen Tesla tech. Yeah, Ed, listen, that's what I think, man. Well, no. Yes. It's an amazing theory. When I say that's what I think that all those theories are plausible. I believe that everything is on the moon related to Tesla. I really do believe they did everything up there. All tech, Tesla tech. Probably 100%. That literally took like 3 minutes to go through. Dusty, wasn't that crazy? That's all it took. It felt like it was like 3 minutes. Yeah, I guess I did. It doesn't matter. I'm going to do this more often. And I'm going to do it during the day too, live stream. We can look at a whole bunch of stuff, see how far we can get with what we can post also. That's awesome. We are to Harmon69. Thanks again for being here. Miles Bishop, welcome. Rodney Hendrickson. I'm going up right now. Dusty Hugh, thank you. Hey, thanks, man. 420. Hey, I'm down with an all-nighter. If you guys like this, I mean, right now you're telling me thanks, and I appreciate it. Let me know in the comment section if you want to see more videos like this. Of course, it's going to be awesome. We're going to be able to look at any work that I did on my computer, maybe that I haven't showed in the videos or whatever. So you get more background and talk about it. Have some more fun laughing at trolls here, because we could actually visit the troll channels. Parallax. Oh yeah, listen, parallax. If you want to know, I'll explain it right now. But also check the video two or 3 days ago. I explained it's called parallax. It starts by parallax. Parallax, because there's two moving objects like the moon and Earth. When a telescope is on the Earth and it films the moon, they're both moving. So there's a parallax. There's a difference in the viewpoint in the depth of field. Quick example: two people in the car, 60 kilometers an hour. The dial, not digital, dial says 60 kilometers. Passenger sees that you're going 61, when in reality, the driver knows he's only going 58, because you're at a different viewpoint and you get a parallax. So imagine that dial, instead of being a difference in number, imagine it being a building on the moon and that you're seeing it lying down. And that's what it's doing. There's a whole bunch of other things with that. I talked about it in the video. You should check it out. Libration. Why can we see the dark side? It's possible. We can see parts of the dark side, as I guess some of you say, as the moon is cartwheeling around. There's a reason for that. The tides and everything pulling everything. Remember, your participation to the lives are equal to a donation here. Yeah, damn right, Darla. That is so true. All of you coming here, it's big contributions. You guys know, starting a channel, if you don't get support and people don't come by to say hello and support it, you don't get nothing. So it's not too bad, I guess. Thanks, Ralph Piolio. And I could also adjust the exposure also. Oh, wow. Actually, does that go down? It's only here that it goes down. Yeah, it doesn't. It only goes down on mine. I'll adjust the exposure also on that television to be sure that it's bright enough. But it's not bad. It's good enough for us to be able to look at it. I'm subscribed to the French Astronomia canal. Oh, thank you, Andre Obi-Wan. Thank you, man. Appreciate it, guys. Is a guy who, with his filter, is able to bring up metallic surfaces on the moon. Oh, that's very interesting, Miles Bishop. That's awesome, actually. The bright surfaces, eh? What's causing us to have a hard time? Thank you, Luz. Thank you very much. And if I'm not pronouncing your names right, let me know. Omni Kev. I'm on LSD right now, and it's awesome. Well, you came to the right place. You really, really did come to the right place. Go check out a video. Don't let this live stream ruin your buzz. Do I have time to flip on a scary mask while you're not looking? Freak you out a bit? No, I don't want you to freak out. I want you to enjoy the trip. Rodney Hendrickson. Hey, man, Indiana here. Thank you, Rodney. I appreciate that, bro. So that really was short, y'all. But you know what? I just wanted to do a test to see if things were going to work. And we'll be able to do a whole bunch of stuff. And don't forget, I could probably really bring the computer close so that only the monitor's in, but wanted to stick my little head off to the side. Yeah, that went by fast, just you. Thanks again, Mr. Burrow. Who else did I miss? I'm scrolling upwards. If you're looking at me, you're going to see me scroll upwards. Thank you for posting the link, Darla. Thanks, Dennis Jordan. Yeah, so hopefully I'll look at the stream afterwards to see what it looked like. So obviously you're not seeing as much detail here as here, but it should be not too bad. I'm shocked Elon hasn't introduced anti-gravity yet. Dennis Jordan, absolutely. But you know what the worst part of it is? Elon Musk and all these people are already working on that, I'm almost positive. And they're not allowed talking about it. This is theoretically, but honestly, think of it. Right? With a company name like Boring, he's boring holes everywhere in every bloody planet that's in the solar system, I'm sure. Nikisha Tower, thanks a lot for being here. Thanks for the feedback. I appreciate that. Harmon699, thank you so much, bro, for the contribution. Thanks, everybody. That really is amazing. Thanks, everyone. Sherry Lynn Wheeler, it's my pleasure. Stick around, Sherry. You're going to love the videos coming up. Even, rain or shine, there's always footage I have here that I'm going through, investing a lot of time zooming into the surface. This is sort of an added on thing that we could do a lot more often. We need the monitor, seriously. Hey, everyone, if I had the money, it would be a nice, very large room with a large desk, very simple, nice round desk, same presentation every time, where we could always look at the monitors and, use the screen, whatever. But we'll get there. Say to yourself, it's still the most amazing truth that we're looking at. So even if it's not the best image, who cares? You're seeing the truth. That's really what it is. One bar, Brian. Hello. Dana Shiver. Thanks so much, Dana, as always. Love, love, love this. Great job, Bruce. Don't forget to hit that like button. I will. I'm kidding. Actually, yeah. If I could, I would. Maybe we should start a bunch of channels and do it. I'm happy that you all, honestly, if you're honest, that you really appreciated that. I will do much more. And we can find some cool stuff. And, for example, when I make a video during the week, all the videos that I make during the week, I can take an hour or two to drag all the clips into the video, and so that we can talk about what I captured during the week. Maybe some of you have questions at the same time on how I'm doing certain things. It's right there. We can pause it. We can look at it and do it plenty of times. We could view some 4K imaging. Down the road, like I said, we will get into, once in a while, I get into NASA images. If you all want to play around with some old stinking NASA images, I guess we can. I'm not impressed with Perseverance, I'll be honest with you. I'm hoping to get a lot better than that. Thanks again, Dana. Rexy Husky channel, thank you so much. Continue, commit, comprehend. Thank you, my friend. Means a lot, guys and gals. Thanks a lot. Scrolling up before leaving here, I want to see some of the Pulsar G's in the house. I'm working on my floor. Not now, I guess. Hey, Pulsar G, how's it going, brother? Monitor is clear, Bruce. Thank you, Dennis. I appreciate that, man, knowing that. Thanks, Ed. Yeah, that's it, Andre. We got to go through a little bit of a hard time, or a big hard time right now, for people to see that there was a problem. We're seeing a lot of the systems go down, it's really sad that for everyone, but I was watching Texas too, not having the running water, and then parasites in the water and everything. It's like, this is totally unfair, totally unconstitutional. And I'm Canadian, everybody. You don't have to be American to understand what the heck's going on in the States to see the corruption. And what's going on in the States is going to affect us all. So, hey, Frank. Never a straight answer. Mary, exactly. And I said I'm subbing and haven't been disappointed since. Ralph Piolio, that means a lot, bro. Thanks a lot, man, for appreciating it, you guys. Thank you very much. Thanks again, Dana. Yeah, Pulsar G. Well, we'll be able to watch some films too. Actually, some films that are not copywritten. Lots of old stuff sometimes I'm looking at, and I want to share with you all. Guys, if I had access to showing all the footage on the internet, I would make amazing news videos. I'd be able to tell you all exactly what's going on, but they'd probably close me down. But I mean, if we all had access to material that wasn't necessarily copywritten, then that would be something else. The laws that you guys and gals have in the States are not the same laws for us here in Canada. The laws are extremely different when it comes to the copyrights, and it comes to what we're allowed to do. What I'm allowed to do with my PayPal is not what you Americans can do with your PayPal. We're not allowed having donations in the PayPal. You're not allowed receiving any funds. It's all indicated. The government wants to know what transaction, what led to someone sending your money in your PayPal. This is what happens in Canada. In the States, I know you have as much rules as me as us here, but it's a bit more lenient with the PayPal, I think. And the Americans are allowed posting NASA images, but not Canadians. By the way, did you know that? NASA images are not supposed to be shown in Canada. Like, really looking up at the information, I looked it up, and that's what they said. Government, of course, I love that one. Government, of course, doesn't want to admit anything there. Done some bad stuff like experiments and allowed bad stuff to happen to citizens. Yep. And it really is just that, Dennis. It's just quite simply that. Waiting, obviously, get the popcorn out. Thank you, Darla. What they do is they wait for people to die, right? For projects. Who, like the ones that worked on the Apollo 11 mission. Not many are alive anymore. And when they're all died off, then they're going to come out with a sort of truth for Apollo 11, maybe. And of course, no one will be alive to answer and to tell us that really didn't occur, for example. Makes you wonder. Omni Kev, thank you very much for being here. What's up, Frank? Years ago, I had a dream about the moon. I was in a dome on the moon. I started... you just gave me chills. I had a very, very bad, vivid dream that I was stuck in. Wow. I was stuck in a box made of stone on the moon. And I was freaking out. And I couldn't move. And I remember it be just my mind that was awake. And I wasn't breathing. And I woke up. And when I woke up, in my dream... When I woke up, I wanted to throw up because the smell, the musty smell that I was smelling where I was like in an area where water was, it was just this rotten smell of water when it gets, what's the word I'm looking for? My God, I'm losing my English. Holy crap. Stale, let's say. When water gets, old, it's been outside for a long time and it gets a scum on it. That's the smell that I had. But it was the first and only dream that I had that was that vivid and that I could smell. I could actually smell. And I remember even now I could look around and I could see everything around me. But again, I was in a box. Whatever the hell I was doing there. Made no sound, but we were terrified trying to outrun it. I screamed continually till it left. Susan Ann, thanks for sharing that, sister. Following our car, swerved and screaming as it was just meters from behind car. I'm getting there, Susan Ann. On the secret society, my thought always was, where did they come from and who are they? Yep, I've got a theory, but like to see some other. Yeah, well, they could be alien, man. There you go. There's a crazy theory, right? Solar cycle 25 is going to be badass, man. We're in 11 now, I guess. It's not going to change us drastically if they one day say, hi, we're here. No one is going to panic and lose it. No, I don't think so either, Dennis. I think you're right about that. Religion is already on the decline, so... big deal, which is true. You're absolutely right about that. And again, for those, they can close churches, they can do anything they want. Seems to me that even if they close a church, people that are religious are still going to believe in God and pray and do whatever they were doing at the church. But they'll do it at home, amongst family. And if they're not allowed, for one day not allowed to practice religion, well, don't wonder where secret societies come from. When people are halted from doing, having their freedoms and liberties, secret societies are formed really effing fast. People don't want to lose their freedoms. There's always a secret society for the people that's out there watching the governments too. Always. And they know it. And they're not the ones that brag. They don't brag at all. They don't threaten. They don't come online to threaten the government and tell them they're going to be taking steps to do whatever they want to do. They just watch. And then when something happens and it gets too real and it's attacking us too much, well, often the secret societies for the people, the underworld, will stand up, and it's badass. Can you imagine the information that's being sent around online, and threats and death threats and everything amongst them all? Must be something else. Must be something else. Meanwhile, Cuomo is going to be neighbors with Bill Cosby, I guess, eh? Oh, come on, YouTube. Yeah, well, we'll have to get off because obviously YouTube's going to block me now. So, yeah. I was reading this book. This is a pretty good book. Remote Viewing. Lots about it. I usually read everything online. I'm not a big reader with books because I don't like reading the books. It's a waste of time. I find I like reading online. But a lot of, some people have premonitions. Some people have intuition. Some people do remote view, apparently. Yes, YouTube, I get it. The stream's current bit rate is lower than the recommended bit rate. I get it. So I am going to have to get off. I know I missed probably a whole bunch of comments and everything. Next time I will be on time to do the live stream, and we'll do a lot longer than this. We'll get a whole hour in to view some cool stuff. And thanks to the members. Thanks, guys and gals. If you're here and you are just watching the video, if you didn't even like it, you're still contributing to the channel, and I really appreciate that. Try driving north for 6 days with no servers. Yeah, boy. Crazy stuff. Pulsar G, thank you so much, sir, for being here. We got a lot of you guys are way cool coming back all the time. I appreciate it. I'm seeing a lot of names come back. It's all the names that are here. Every single person that's here right now, except for maybe a few new ones, you've always been here for the longest time. And I really appreciate that. Susan Ann, as always, thanks for being here. And I'm sorry if I missed some of your comments. I've had a hard time tonight. To monitor. I asked you before if you can feed your telescope to a monitor. I imagine I could, absolutely. I mean, there's everything on the telescope, all the connections, and pretty sure I probably could. Like, for example, if I had an observatory, I'd be able to film, like Marty. I'd be able to do that more for you a lot more. The fact that I have to go in and out, and the fact that it's winter, I can't take the monitor outside in the winter. There's lots that's hindering me for that. We still see everything. I mean, you see everything I film, but to film exactly during the live stream, I mean, I'm pretty sure that I can have a monitor set up on the telescope. You know what? Maybe this summer we can do some tests. If I could do that with a monitor, what I could do is, actually, hold on. Yeah, obviously, my $5,000 bloody camera must have the possibility for a monitor. It's just the connections, but it's something that could be possible. It's interesting that you asked me that. Maybe I'll look into it. A couple of you have asked me actually this week for me to film live outside. Maybe we can check that out. I wanted to do it with the live streams with the infrared camera. I wanted to do it, but oh geez, excuse me, yawning in your face. Sorry about that. It means a lot, everyone, for you having stopped by and supporting the channel. I can't thank you all enough. Dusty, thanks again, guys. Mr. J. Burrow. And for the new members, Angel Dawn and everyone, thanks, guys and gals, for becoming members. Yeah, Andre, it's really huge explosions that are on the moon. And I think we do, Dennis. We need Elon. You know, I don't know if you guys are like me. Yes, Lisa McKay, you said it. Fire means air. Absolutely. There's no two ways about it. NASA explains what fire does on the moon, and even in the ISS space station. I was going to say the ISS space channel. The space station. You light up a lighter, you don't see the yellow in the flame. You see a very faint blue flame, and it actually is muffled, meaning you see it round. It's round. It's got a round shape at the end of the fire, because obviously inside of the ISS space station, I don't know if it's because they're deliberately taking oxygen out of there so that they can pretend they're in space there, but it seems to me they'd have more oxygen landing on the moon. Probably most likely the oxygen we have here is because there's some on the moon. Excuse me, guys. Yes, Dennis. I think I'm talking too much here. Yeah, and we'll do this again, everybody. Definitely do this again. This was really, really cool. Thanks a lot, Pulsar G. Yeah, I hope everything was okay. We're going to do this again. Marcelo Xavier, hello. How's it going, brother? Ed's World, how's it going, man? I checked out your stream before. Well, yeah, obviously, you freaking know you were there. That's not what I wanted to say. It's that I'll try to get by more often. A lot of your channels, some of you. Darla, too. That's... Oh my gosh, it's been like a month. I'm not even taking the time to check it out there. It's horrible of me. I'm sorry about that, y'all. Baby Ruth, about the food trucks not going to Canada. Are you saying California farms are no longer producing? Exactly. They're not allowed producing, right? And if it's not the snow that got them, it's the deeds that weren't paid, or it's unpaid taxes. Who knows? I mean, screwhead Biden is putting out executive orders like gifts and Cracker Jack boxes. Do they still have gifts and Cracker Jack boxes? For you younger people, Cracker Jack is a very untasty caramelized popcorn that... Oh yeah, listen, Elon is in for a big shock for sure. Elon can't do what he wants, that's for sure. Remember, there was a little issue with Elon Musk that he wanted to go to Mars and colonize it, but they're telling, nope, you're not going to leave Earth and you're not going to go colonize Mars. Martin Penwright, Elon says there's no evidence of alien life. So the day I heard him say that is the day he lowered, just bottom of the shelf for me now. Just bottom of the ladder, lying on the ground in mud. That's Elon for me now, lying about that. And any astronaut or any one of them that are lying, they're obviously doing it because they have to shut up and they're doing their job. But you know what? They're still all bloody liars. There's aliens, for Pete's sakes. Hey, what's the logic of that? One says that there's aliens inside of Mars, and the other one says that there's not even, organisms. Actually, that's not true. There are living organisms on Mars. NASA even declared that, and it wasn't that long ago. Last year. That's fresh. Like less than about half a year ago that they started talking about that. So I'll let you all go on that one, and I'll talk to you all really soon. And I'll get a video up for you all. Thanks a lot for the support, everybody, for continuing to listen to the videos. Thanks, each and every one of you, for stopping by here. I'll talk to you all very, very soon. Can't thank you all enough for the ongoing support. And stay safe. Be watching the news. Lots of good news coming for everyone in the States, everyone around the world. I believe that now they're talking about... they got caught. A lot of them got caught. They're going to be arrested. A lot of people are going to be arrested. Pelosi wants nuclear codes. Come on. Biden there. I mean, he doesn't say anything anymore. He goes in front of the monitor. Then you see a hand come in from the side. As he's talking, Yeah, that's what's going on. Really sad. Anyways, bye-bye, everyone. Talk to y'all really soon, and thanks again. Thanks, ladies and gents.